There are 40,000 people who play Warframe every single day, and when you play as much as I do, you start noticing some patterns. So today, I'm going to be looking at every Warframe player ever. But before we start, we are almost at 100 subscribers, so if you could... Wait, what is that? No way! Is that a 1 followed by 2 zeros? Well, actually, it's not 2 zeros since we actually hit 109 subscribers, but we did it, guys. Thanks so much. It actually means a lot to me. Let's aim to hit 1 million subscribers next week. But anyways, let's begin. First of all, we got the Damage Junkie. This is the guy who joins for 2 seconds, but when you press tab, he's already got 99% damage dealt. These guys only care about one thing, and it's literally just that statistic. They live and breathe for random people they can't see or hear to think they're cool because of their really high damage. But everyone, except for them I guess, knows that if you absolutely must compare performance, enemies killed is a way better statistic. Next up, we have the AFK Scrub. This has got to be one of the most annoying things, especially when they're not even trying to impact the team. Like, if you AFK in a spot where you're still spawning enemies near everyone else, like in a defense mission for example, fine. But these fuckers who sit in random fucking spots across the map, like, all you're doing is ugh! And don't even get me started on the MFs who sit at extraction. Mate, we're 2 minutes into the mission. Do you not even want to pick up any loot? It probably took more effort aimlessly trying to find extraction than it would have to just help the squad. And then we have the melee beast. These players are allergic, and I mean allergic, to anything that isn't a sword or a fucking hammer, I don't know. I am excluding all glaive users from this entry. You all make me sick to my core. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Some of the melee animations in this game are fucking sick. Like, look at this. Like, what the fuck? But dude, seriously, have you never even tried using a gun? Psst. You can make Grenier Poo Poo Head go bye-bye with Big Boom Boom Gun. What the fuck am I even saying? The Aura Farmer. This guy. Bro, you'll just be playing normally and notice that the squad looks a little empty. And then you look up and fuck, there's a whole ass dude standing ominously on some building, just staring at the rest of you scrubs actually doing the mission. I actually encountered one of these Sigmas in game once, and I gotta say, it was so strange because they were still somehow doing more damage than me, just while striking poses. I mean, my ego was crushed, but gosh, he was so cool. Moving on to the beginner. This is definitely the cutest entry in this list. Look, Warframe has such a good community. We love and nurture new players because we want everyone to love the game that we love as much as we do. The game is low-key kind of confusing at first, so beginners take a whole lot of time to pick it up, and it's kind of adorable. If anyone is ever mean to a new player, you have a special place in my diary. The Meta Nerd. If you're playing metas in a game like Warframe, well, I don't see any issue with it. If you like playing the meta, then that's completely fine. Some people get so peeved by how other people want to play. Man, it's Warframe, who cares? Just play what's fun to you. But you're still a nerd if you play metas. But don't worry, I'm a nerd too, just in a superior way. From the depths of trade chat, we have the Scammer. This is an entry that hits close to home, because if you didn't know, I used to be a scammer. Yes, I know, it's hard to believe since I'm such an ethical and just person, as you can obviously tell from just hearing my voice. But yes, it's true. And I'll be making a video all about this soon, and trust me, it's gonna be a good one. I think I'll probably title it The Biggest Scam in Warframe History, because this was an insane scam, guys, and I was just a cog in the machine, a brick in the pyramid. This scam, it must have stolen hundreds of thousands of platinum, like we're talking thousands of real life monies worth of plat that was being... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Subscribe and look out for that video if I've piqued your interest. But anyway, you've probably encountered some of these scam artists yourselves in trade chat. You'll see absolutely ludicrous prices on prime parts or mods or literally fish. But then when you check on Warframe Market, you'll see that the actual asking price for these items is like 50 to 100 plat less than what these guys are trying to sell it for in trade chat. Always, and I mean always, check Warframe Market before falling for one of these. The Mastery Master, because I couldn't think of a better name. The other day, I was looking through the Q&A chat, looking for beginners I could help out, you know, as you do since I'm so charitous. No, but actually, I really do this when I'm bored. I need a job. But I saw a guy who was legendary rank fucking 2, asking the most basic questions. I think one of the things he was asking was how to use the helmet. And hold on guys, listen, I'm not trying to grill this guy for not knowing something, But my guy, you're ledge 2. Like, surely you've done anything other than building weapons and running Sanctuary Onslaught. Next, we have the Toxic guy, who isn't procced with the Toxin status effect. See what I did there? These people are extremely rare, but they do exist, hiding in the shadows, waiting for their chance to pounce. But in all seriousness, I don't think these Warframe players actually exist. I don't think I've ever ran into an actual toxic player, but if you have, let me know your stories in the comments. I'm actually so curious as to how someone could even be mad at someone else in this game. Finally, we have the Fashionista. You ever just walk past a fucking JoJo stand and see this? Like, some of these people have put so much effort into their fashion, it's amazing. Whoa, what's happening? Hold on, you can't just cut me out of my own video. Alright guys, so that was every Warframe player ever. This was actually pretty fun to make, so I might make another one of these in the future. As always, like and subscribe, and just know that if you're a subscriber, I think about you before I go to sleep.